Hey, how's it going, YouTube? JTwoH back here for today's going to be a review video. This was a digital copy sent to me by Lionsgate. Today we're going to be reviewing Guns Akimbo, which is the newest Lionsgate, not the newest Lionsgate film. This one is starring Daniel Radcliffe and Samara Weaving. Essentially, the plot of the movie, Daniel Radcliffe's character is, he works for like a Candy Crush-like game. I think it's a squirrel. Can't remember. He works for that, and then on the side, you know, he's online. He's a troll, as you would call it, in his real life on his laptop, and he's talking some mad trash one night on the internet, and essentially this company who does, have you ever seen The Condemned? It's kind of like The Condemned. Essentially, they like live stream death matches. One person versus another person, and they're both picked. And then people watch them live, you know, fight to the death, essentially. And he's, Daniel Radcliffe's character, which I don't remember, Miles, is watching this one night. He starts commenting at another viewer. The viewer goes, goes at him, and Daniel Radcliffe responds, and he goes ham. Anyway, and then all of a sudden you see his character, someone is coming into his character's house, and they're ambushing him, they're attacking him, and they actually put... they nail and bolt guns to his hands, and essentially he's into the schism. He's into this world, and he has to, his match is against Nix, and he has to kill Nix in order to, you would get those hands, or get his hands back. And Nix is this, like, legendary, I think she's, like, top leaderboard, psychopath chick, played by Samara Weaving, who is phenomenal. She has had an awesome year between Ready or Not and Guns Akimbo. She is just killing it. I really enjoyed her. So essentially, it's these two, and then there's scenes with Daniel Radcliffe trying to figure out how to, because he can't move his hands. His hands are like this. Well, actually, they're like this. They're stuck to the guns. And his character has to essentially kill Nix or Nix. I mean, only one of them can move on and can live. So it was a really fun watch. I really liked this movie. I began to rant and rave about this. I talked about it on the podcast I do with Crazy Joe. I talked about it, I think I talked about it on some other YouTube video. I can't remember. On my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, I was like, you guys need to check this out. I loved it a lot. On my Letterboxd, I was all positive. I really liked this movie quite a bit. It's just crazy and random. The soundtrack's really cool. There's some really funny bits. Daniel Radcliffe's awesome in this role. I'm looking down, spoiler alert, because I may have bought a physical copy. That's how good this film was. So, I mean, it's not in here, but you see, there it is. His hands bolted. If you've ever seen a trailer, I didn't spoil anything. Like, it all happens relatively quickly, so we'll get to that. So yeah, really fun watch. I think I gave this 4 stars. I definitely appreciate Lionsgate getting me this code to check out, because I don't know that I would have. I didn't hear much about this until like it was released, and everyone was like, man, if you check out one movie this week, check out Guns Akimbo. Rick from Down to Movie was like, hey, check this movie out. Lionsgate sent, I think they sent both of us a code. But he's like, put this at the top of your watch list because it was a really fun watch. And I completely agree. I recommended this to like Crazy Joe, and I think Martinez Joe had already bought it by the time I praised it as well. Greg, I told everybody about this movie, so go check this movie out right now. It's pretty cheap on Amazon. I want to say under 18. I could be wrong. As of recording, no, it's even cheaper. I think it's like $15. Brand new. It's Blu-ray combo pack. Go check out Guns Akimbo. So yeah, that was my review. Now, I've talked about this. I told you how I got this. I'm actually going to do something a little different this video. We're going to switch to the overhead cam, which I usually do, and I'll show you the packaging. But yeah, we'll switch right over. Alright, we're back. Ignore the baby sock. Let's check out Guns Akimbo. Again, this is the physical release. This was not sent to me by Lionsgate. Like I said, I just bought this on my own recommendations because it's awesome. So let's check it out. This should be real simple here. Guns Akimbo. There's the front. Get some focus there on the side. Let's it zoom in. There you go. Got a new camera. I don't know if you guys can tell with the the zooming and the quality means you can see my shitty coffee table and my baby clothes way closer. So yeah, there you go. There's some special features for you there. Bloop. What's the runtime on this beast? An hour and a half, I believe. 98 minutes, so not even an hour and a half. Or a little over, I'm sorry. Rated R. There's Daniel Radcliffe as Guns Akimbo, and Samara Weaving as Nyx. There's the head of Schism right there. This dude is hilarious. I forget the actor's name. He has quite a few funny scenes. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's check out the inside real quick. There's some side-by-side. Whoop. Sorry, new features. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. The Blu-ray, again, looks the same, pretty much. And it's just the Blu-ray digital. Obviously, digital has been taken out, but there's the disc. So there you go, guys. That is Guns Akimbo. Like I said, highly recommend. I would say check this out as soon as you possibly can. Yeah, I would say I'd recommend just buying it right off. It's just the Blu-ray digital. It's worth the money. I think it was like $15 last time I checked at Walmart or Amazon. So I'll put a link in the description for you guys can check this out. Again, thank you so much, Lionsgate, for sending me this for you guys, or sending me this to review for you guys and check out. Again, link in the description to purchase this. Link in the description for all of my stuff, my Twitter, my Instagram, my eBay store, my Blu-ray.com, my TV time. I'm watching a ton of TV shows recently, so I'm up to date on that. Blu-ray.com, I said that already, sorry. My Letterboxd, and the podcast I co-host with Mr. Crazy Joe. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to give it a like and a share and a subscribe on the way out, and I'll catch you later, YouTube.